The Los Angeles Kings led by their captain, of course, Anze Kopitar. Congratulations. When the puck drops, 1,000 games played, NHL 1,000 games played, the Los Angeles Kings.
Here they come into the Kings zone with Garnet Hathaway up to the blue line. That shot up high on Quick. He knocks it down. The rebound. They score. Quick had fallen down in the play after making the first save, and the rebound potted home by Derek Ryan to make it 1-0 Calgary.
Now, Jonathan Quick took the first shot off the mask. Ryan does a good job. He's being checked right there and going down. Still gets enough leverage underneath the puck.
We'll see if that requires attention. He's going to stay out there with Lewis. As Lewis gains the line, Lewis cuts to the middle, feeds Clifford, shot off the outside of the goal. Martinez steers it off the outside of the goal. Lewis gave it up to Gaudreau. Calgary with the puck here. A shot turned away by Quick. Another one from a sharp angle, batted away. Martinez trying to clear. Grundstrom swoops in to take the puck, but couldn't get it out. Disruption from Lindholm. Martinez keeps the zone. Kempe turns the corner, looks for a target, sneaks it across. Iafallo, shot, saved by Riddick, batted to the corner, and it's carried out by Jankowski. Out of the box here is Bennett, and Sam Bennett has room. He stops, waits, shoots off the post, rebound loose, and cleared out by the Kings.
Now the timing was set up perfectly there with Bennett coming out of the box. He gets a pretty good shot off, but it's Lindholm that gets the best chance off the post.
Monahan, though, turned it over to Amadio. Amadio's pass hit a stick. Lewis unable to gather. Anderson lobs it up ahead. It's Gaudreau, tracks it down. Gaudreau's shot is turned away by Quick.
You hoist it, you put air underneath it, and you allow your teammate to skate onto it.
And Amadio pretty strong on the puck there to keep Hathaway at bay. Kovalchuk turns up the wick. Drop pass to Clifford. Clifford scores! Double digits for the Colonel. This game is tied at 1 on Clifford's 10th goal of the year. Guy who continues to evolve his game over time. Bennett tries to walk it out in front, and it sneaks in. Jankowski with the shot. Don't know if it was tipped at the side of the goal. Quick may have had a piece as well. But the Flames just that quickly retake the lead.
So the shot by Jankowski doesn't look that hard, but watch the stick of Bennett. He's just going to angle it right there, just off the tip, just off the toe. Enough elevation, 2-1 Flames.
Kopitar fakes, circles, looks for a target. Doughty, a pass to Brown, he scores! Everybody bit on the fake, and Brown with an easy goal in tight to tie the game.
Kopitar will find the open man, and already waiting for the fake shot pass is Doughty, and that freezes everyone.
Cutting to the middle to Foley, drawing a penalty. It's either going to be Anderson or Frolik as Doughty pushes it across. Forbert, one-timer, saved by Riddick. Doughty straight away, and Kopitar in the circle. Kopitar, wrist shot knocked away by Riddick. Kopitar hands it off to Doughty. Back to Kopitar down the right side. Kopitar comes to a halt. Grundstrom front of the goal. 2-3 whacks in it, and the third one hit the crossbar.
Oh, and just Kovalchuk ends up shooting, unfortunately, right into everyone. Does he get a rolling puck? Yeah. Oh, it was tapped by Brown to Kovalchuk. Maybe threw him off as far as the timing a little bit. Having said all that, still the biggest question mark is that tendon.
Look out here. Flames with an opportunity shorthanded, but it couldn't be released.
And normally Lindholm keep a close eye on their time on ice.
Shot by Monahan, blocked. Gaudreau walks in, stick handle, shoots and scores. Wow, what a goal from Johnny Gaudreau. Lightning quick with the release, and he roofs it on Jonathan Quick to give Calgary a 3-2 lead.
And the deception there was this. You can see how Jonathan Quick ends up being off balance. Watch Quick. He'll have his entire body all, yeah, just a weird situation.
Grundstrom slides it near Kempe. Kempe handles. Kempe stick handles through all that contact. Grundstrom at the back door, never had a play on it. Brown surrounded Valimaki and Monahan. Here's Gaudreau, goal line, tried again to go short side. Quick read it well. In front, it's Monahan. Quick with the save. Gaudreau opposite side now. Forward got in the way. Some pressure from Calgary as Iafallo clears the zone. And the puck will roll to the line, kept alive by Stone. Hathaway serves it into the corner. Mangiapane gains some room. Valimaki's shot slowed down through traffic, and Quick has it to stop play. Nudges it along and drags it away from Anderson. Kovalchuk on the overlap, hands it off. McDermott pinching, shooting, and Rittich make the save.
Jarrett was talking about it. I was talking about it. There is a benchmark that the player safety department uses for a late hit, and they will break it down.
And Calgary scores here. Matt Roy dug the puck out of the corner, but cleared it through the middle, and James Neal in front of the goal banks it home. 13 seconds into period number 3. And in the end, I know fans are going to ask, well, whether it's reviewed or not. No, every play is reviewed. Every play. Pass to Ryan, he scores. Ryan tips it in for his second.
Ryan gets a stick. Walker cannot get the body position. Back door, in behind.
Beat the Sharks yesterday 5-2. Shot misses from Stone here.
And then when you talk about San Jose, goaltending's an issue.
Exactly. Calgary scores again. Fourth line does it again. Mangiapane. 6 different goal scorers for Calgary tonight.
Mangiapane has it. Far side is tough to tell.
Flames have poured it on in this third period. Jankowski on his backhand scores. This has turned ugly.
Yeah, it has. And Jack Campbell is going to come in, and Jonathan Quick is going to get a rest here the rest of the way.
Jankowski gloves. The puck roll away from him. Walker turned around. Jankowski centers. Neal shoots. Kick save by Campbell. I think we're all going to do it either Friday or Saturday, our final awards for the year. Lewis shooting off the pad of Rittich, who has done his job for the Calgary Flames.
The Kings, of course, will not be involved in the postseason tournament. The Calgary Flames, no question they will.
Well, the Flames spoiled the night for Anze Kopitar. The night began with Dustin Brown and his ceremony passing Dave Taylor. Anze Kopitar with 1,000 games, but it's the Calgary Flames who own the night.